Welcome to the dugout. We are here to discuss day one of the Nagpur test match, which has panned out in a very similar fashion as to what Mohali test match had. There we had scored 200 odd runs for the loss of 12 wickets. Here also we have scored, we have seen 226 runs being scored for a loss of a dozen of wickets. I have with me Nihal Koshi. Nihal, do you think the pitch is to blame here, or the batting from both sides has been inept?
I think, like you said, in Mohali and in Nagpur, the pitch which has been rolled out is rather similar. Like the score at the end of the first day reflects that. I think this is not the kind of pitch which you would expect to see on day one. India obviously would want to play to the home advantage, and would roll out spinning tracks, but this is more of a fourth or a fifth day track. So to a large extent the wicket is to blame, because all spinners are getting turned and they are looking vicious, and batsmen are struggling. At the same time, I don't think the Indian batsmen especially have been able to play to their potential. When you're playing at home, you expect these batsmen to go and score big hundreds. They have not been able to do it, and that has also been exposed to a certain extent.
I would also like to ask the whole philosophy behind dishing out result-oriented tracks to visiting teams. Do you approve of it or you don't?
Yes, result-oriented tracks are good for Test cricket and are good for teams playing Test cricket, and of course home teams will want to roll out result-oriented tracks. But this, I think, is taking it a bit too far, because the highest score in the series is today's 215. And the spinners have just taken over from day one.
That's right.
Other than Morne Morkel, who bowled a brilliant spell this afternoon. Other than that, it's been the spinners all the time, and batsmen have struggled. And this match is not going to last, by the looks of it, going to last more than 3 days. And that, I don't think, is going to bode well for Test cricket.
Speaking of Morne Morkel, he bowled a brilliant spell of reverse swing in the afternoon. He was not as impressive early on. Do you think that he is finally coming out of Dale Stein's shadow?
I think, somebody had to step up and do the job for South Africa. So far in the series, we had AB de Villiers doing it, but it's nice to see that a fast bowler has, like Morne Morkel, who has the potential. Maybe he's not as skillful as Stein, but he has the potential to really bowl well, and he's done that during the series. The spells, the way he got set up Virat Kohli, and then he got Ajinkya Rahane also, was brilliant, and the ball he bowled to Murli Vijay was unplayable. So that is something what South Africa needed. Probably it is what they need, some of the batsmen to now step up, which we will have to wait and see if they can do it or not, which looks a bit difficult on this kind of a wicket.
So the verdict from here is that the match doesn't look like that it's going to last beyond 3 days. But we have Hashim Amla, who's batting for South Africa, and Hashim Amla in Nagpur has scored 253 runs. So if he can produce a fraction of those runs tomorrow, maybe this match actually can give up some competition. We have to wait and see.